Right, hi guys and welcome to Forkin Allotment. This video is going to be about crop rotation plans and how to do a crop rotation plan. So for those who don't know what it is, this video is for you, just after this introduction. Right guys, so yes, this is about crop rotation plans. We're going to discuss what we can do, how we can do it, and why we would do such things. So first of all, thank you to Sow Seeds, you can visit up here, for providing a lot of the content for these videos, and also for providing the seeds and stuff for the actual sowing videos as well. So thank you very much to Sow Seeds. As I say, you can visit them up at the top on my banner. Also you can visit my Instagram and that as well, Instagram and Twitter. So crop rotation plans. The crop rotation plan is the process of growing vegetables in their respective families and moving the families around the plot in a specific sequence. So they're not grown in the same place two times. They're not grown in the same place for at least 3 years. The different vegetable families are your brassicas, which is things such as cabbages, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, any sort of leafy vegetable, including Swedes and turnips also. Although some people would class them as a root vegetable. Then you have your legumes, which is your peas and beans, and also sweet potatoes. Then you have your root family, which is your beetroot, carrots, onions, garlic, celeriac, things like that, salsify, scorzonera, all that sort of family, parsnips, anything that is a sort of a taproot kind of vegetable. And then you have your potatoes, tomatoes and peppers, sweet peppers and chili peppers. Roots, although technically the roots aren't all from the same family, they are basically treated the same, so we would put them in the same plot or the same bed. And the same with potatoes and tomatoes. Potatoes are technically a root crop, but would be treated differently because you usually grow them in large quantities, so you would probably have a separate bed for them. But you could also group them in with your tomatoes and your peppers as well. And tomatoes and potatoes are in the same family. So the benefits of crop rotation. So first of all, it avoids the build-up of any soil-borne pests and diseases that might affect certain crops. Different families leave behind nutrients and also draw up minerals that can be used by the following crops. It also minimises the use of fertilisers, which is good for organic gardening. So the best practice is to use a 4-year crop rotation plan, although you can use a 5-year crop rotation plan in which you would group your potatoes in with the roots. There are also 5 and 6-year crop rotation plans, but things become a little bit confusing and a little bit too involved with a 4-year plan is pretty much your best sort of thing you can do. If you haven't got the space, then maybe a 3-year plan, but as I say, group your potatoes in with your roots in that case. But I would say follow a 4-year plan. So your 4-year plan, you would have 4 years, so you have 4 beds. So in the first year, you would grow potatoes and your tomatoes and chilies, peppers and what have you in bed 1. That would then be followed by your leeks and your lettuces in the summer. Just give me a sec, guys. leeks or lettuces in the summer. Bed number 2, you'll put your carrots. So you would have your roots, so carrots, beetroot, onions. You can also put sweet corn in with those as well. It's grouped quite well. Sweet corn does group quite well with roots. And then bed number 3 would be your brassicas. Cabbages, broccoli, cauliflower sprouts, etc., including turnips and swede. And also things like rocket and spinach as well, chard as well. And then followed bed 4, in the first year you would have your legumes, so your peas, your beans, your sweet potatoes. Following on then to year 2, you would have bed 1 would have legumes, bed 2 would be potatoes and tomatoes and chilies, peppers, bed 3 would be roots, and bed 4 would be your brassicas. Third year you would have brassicas in bed number 1, legumes in bed number 2, potatoes, tomatoes and peppers in bed number 3, and then your root vegetables in bed number 4. Year 4 you would have your roots in bed number 1, bed number 2 would be your brassicas, bed 3 would be your legumes, and bed 4 would be your potatoes, tomatoes and peppers. So basically we would have potatoes, followed by legumes, followed by brassicas, then followed by roots. As I say, with your potatoes, tomatoes, chilies and sweet peppers, you can follow those with leeks and lettuces in the summer, just to give you a little bit extra space there to do things and get different crops in. So if it is difficult for you to rotate your crops, if you don't have a lot of space, the main thing would be to try not to grow onions and brassicas in the same place, same spot 2 years in a row, as it will build up soil-borne pests and diseases, and they can develop very quickly. There are of course some veg that require permanent beds and do not require moving, such as your asparagus and rhubarb, although many people do class rhubarb as a fruit. Technically is a vegetable. And then again, some vegetables can fit into any crop rotation plan. So for example, courgettes and squashes, they are particularly good in with potatoes, as they like lots of manure, and your early and second early potatoes would actually be dug up before your cucumbers and squashes get too large. So squashes, we're talking about anything from marrows through to pumpkins and stuff like that. Marrows, squashes, pumpkins, gourds, anything like that. Courgettes and stuff. So basically your cucurbit family. Lettuce is a great Lettuce is a great catch crop, sown in between your potato ridges, but it will fit in anywhere as well. Sweet corn and radish will fit well into roots, but will do well elsewhere too. And then leeks that have been planted in a seed bed can be transplanted into your potato bed once your potatoes have been dug up in the summer. Then on the final note, green manures are an excellent way of planting a crop purely for the benefit of the soil. They add nutrients which might be deficient in your soil. They also help to suppress weeds, and they add organic matter to your soil, which helps with moisture retention, especially in light sandy soils, and they can break up. They help to break up the soil, especially heavy clay soils. So guys, I think that's everything covered on crop rotation there. I will put up a picture of a crop rotation plan, so that if you didn't follow what I was saying in the part where I was talking about the 4-year plan, then you can actually see this. You'll actually be able to see it physically on this video. Also guys, please do like, comment and subscribe, and please do go to my Twitter and my Instagram and follow me there as well, and you can also send me a message there if you'd like to speak to me. You can also comment down below and I will get back to you and let you know of anything that you'd like to know. Also guys, any future videos that you would like to see, please do let me know, and I will get on to that as soon as I possibly can. But other than that, I think that's everything covered. If I have missed out anything, please do let me know. But as I say, basically, you're looking at potatoes, followed by leeks and lettuces in the summer. Then in year 2, follow the potatoes with your legumes. Year 3, follow those legumes with brassicas. And in year 4, follow those with your brassicas with your root vegetables. So basically that is everything covered there. So thank you very much for letting me for watching my video. Please do like, comment and subscribe, as I said before, and I will leave a link to the green manure beginner's guide up here, because I've talked about green manures at the later part of this video. So please do visit that as well. There is a 5-part series there on green manures. There is also the introduction to green manures, which I will group in with that. It's not at the moment, but I will group it in with that playlist. I will also leave my allotment playlist down here, and I will leave a subscribe button just somewhere there in the middle. And there is a butterfly just flew into my shed. But yeah, other than that guys, thank you very much, and I shall see you all in the next video. Thank you very much and have a brilliant day.